This concept constantly we will think about throughout the month of Ramadan. Allah dekh raha hai. Allah, the moment your eye wants to look at haram, your ears want to listen to haram, your tongue wants to say something which is haram, constantly remind yourselves, Allah dekh raha hai. Allah knows my state. Allahu Akbar. Sallallahu ala Muhammadin nabiyyin ummi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim wa salli alayhi. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates, O sinful person, do not become fearless about an evil death, bad death. When you commit a sin, once you've committed a sin, then do not commit a greater sin after that. It is as if you have become shameless. You have no shame. You have become immodest, and you do not care about the two angels that you have with you, the angel on the right and the angel on the left. He says, O sinful person, do not become fearless about evil death. You may die a bad death, an evil mort. And he says, if you've committed a sin, then after committing the sin, do not commit a greater sin. Meaning, have remorse, have nadama. Fear Allah and make tawbah, not commit a greater sin. Why? He says that the angels that you have on your right and on your left, if you have no shame of them, then that itself is a greater sin than committing a sin. If you become shameless, then that is a greater sin than committing the sin that you have committed. And he says, if you have committed a sin and then you are happy about it, that is worse than just committing a sin. Once committing a sin and then being happy about it, I've committed a sin and you're pleased about it, you're happy about it. There's no remorse, there's no pain. He said, even though you do not know how Allah Jalla wa Ala will treat you. And he said, you tried committing a sin, but you couldn't commit a sin. And if that makes you upset, if that makes you sad because you couldn't commit a sin, then he says that is even a greater sin. One is sinning and being happy. That is a big sin. And he says it is a greater sin that if you tried committing a sin, but you couldn't commit a sin, and you were upset about it. He said that is a greater sin than being happy after committing a sin. You're trying to contact a ghair mahram sister and she's not listening to you. You're trying to approach her, and if you are sad about it, upset about it, I tried approaching her, I tried committing a sin, I tried befriending her which was haram, but she rejected me, I was mardud, and because of that, you say that I'm sad about it, I'm worried about it. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says, that is a greater sin. So look at the tartib, sinning, and then committing a greater sin after that, and then being happy. What is greater than that? He says the greater sin is that if you tried committing a sin, you couldn't commit it, and you were sad about it, worried about it. Why couldn't I commit a sin? Be happy that Allah saved you from it. Thank Allah that Allah protected you from it, rather than being displeased and being upset about it. He says that if you're committing a sin, and suddenly a strong wind blows and it lifts the curtain of your room, you're sinning, you're committing a sin. If you're committing a sin, you're committing zina, fornication, any sin that you're committing in your room, and suddenly the door opens. This is the example that he gives. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He says, you're committing a sin, and suddenly a strong wind blows and it lifts the curtain of your room. Your heart will have such fear. Did anyone see me from committing this sin from outside? You would be so scared that someone may have seen me committing this sin. He said, if only you understood that when you were committing that sin, you were worried about the one who may have seen you once. There is someone who's constantly watching you committing that sin. You're not worried about him. You're not scared of him. He said, if you're in that state, then this sin is greater than all the other sins that you committed. Imagine the state that we are in. Constantly sinning. People don't know about our sinful acts, and we claim that we have fear of Allah Jalla wa Ala, and we also know that Allah is watching us. Allah can see us. That is the message of Saum. That is the message of fasting. That is the message of this Roza in the month of Ramadan. To constantly remind ourselves that Allah is watching us.